Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. Now in this audio presentation I will discuss a few important things related with note making. As you know, note making is there in your syllabus. It is in post midterm syllabus and note making you have done previously also. I will just highlight the important informations or few important points that you have to remember in case of note making. Now note making is actually a very important study skill. Now, sometimes our study material is too large, and since it is too large, it is very difficult to remember large information or large chunks of information. So, what can be done? In that case, it is advisable to note down the main points of the material or passage. Otherwise, we might be utterly confused with large chunks of information we have to remember. That is next to impossible. So, in order to combat that, we can actually note down the main points of the material or the passage. These points should be further divided into subsections and subsections. Using abbreviations and symbols makes note making more compact and precise. Now, the points can be further divided into supporting points or sub points, and sometimes if you want to break it up more, it can be into sub points. Now, abbreviations and symbols are also necessary. Without that, note making is totally incomplete. So, abbreviations and symbols makes note making more compact and precise. It ultimately makes note making more compact. It makes note making more precise. Now, what are the characteristics of good note making? 5 important characteristics are there that you have to remember. Number 1, notes should be short. It should not be lengthy. It should be very short, crispy, compact, and short and brief, we can say. Identify the main points. In a note making passage, after reading the passage, you have to identify the main points. Notes must be written in note form. You have to write the note in note form. The notes must be written in note form. And most importantly is point number D. Note making must be written in phrases and not in sentences. It should be written in small phrases, but never use complete sentences while you jot down the points in a note making. In case of summary, you have to write in complete sentences. That you know by this time, but in case of note making, while you form the note in the note making format, it is advisable that you write in phrases, not in sentences. And fifth one is also very important. Informations are to be divided logically, and it has to be subdivided by the use of figures or letters. Now, informations are to be divided logically, and which letter has to be subdivided also. Now you can use figures or you can give letters also. In that way you can you have to divide the main points and the supporting details or the sub points. If you want to break it up, then it will be sub points. If it is required, then only you can do that. If you feel like that it can be break up into more supporting points or details, then only it is advisable. Now, techniques or methods of making notes. Now there are some process. Just like in mathematics, while you solve a problem, there are some techniques that you can follow. Maybe you can have more than one techniques also to solve a particular problem. Here also, while you frame note making, there are some techniques. You can follow either of the technique. So I have divided the techniques into first method and second method. Now, first technique or method, what exactly is that? Main sections can be highlighted by 1, 2 and 3 etc. In the first technique, the main sections can be highlighted by 1, 2 and 3. Subsections in case of first technique or method, it can be highlighted by Roman 1, 2 and 3. Now, if you want to subdivide it more and more, subsections, it can be highlighted by A, B and C etc. Now, this is one way of doing it. That is, the main sections you can highlight by numerically by writing 1, 2 and 3. If you want to divide it more, subsections, that can be highlighted by Roman 1, Roman 2 and Roman 3. If you want to further break it up, that means if you want to divide it more, sub points we can say, or sub sections, then you can use A, B and C, small alphabetical letters A, B and C. Now this is the formal way. This is one technique that can be followed. Now, having said that, there is another technique that is known as the decimal system, or the second technique. More or less the main sections, it is same, that can be highlighted by 1, 2 and 3 etc. Now in case of subsections, you can highlight it by writing 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3. This is actually the typical technique that is used in case of note making. The subsections can be highlighted by 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3 etc. Subsections can be highlighted by, remember, in case of first technique, the subsections were highlighted by A, B, C, and the subsections were highlighted by Roman 1, Roman 2 and Roman 3. But here in the second system or second technique or method, that is decimal system, the subsections can be highlighted by 1.1.1, 1.1.2, 1.1.3 in this way. And remember, the next important thing in case of the format of note making, abbreviations and symbols are freely used, but remember, you have to select only 4. In the main note making structure of the format, you can use a lot of abbreviations or symbols, but you have to select only 4 out of those. Articles, prepositions and conjunctions are omitted. Remember this thing, dear students. These are related with grammatical accuracy that you should remember while you write down note making, that articles, prepositions and conjunctions are omitted. And most importantly, notes must make sense when they are read again. Whatever you are writing, your writing should have some sense. It should have some logic. So it is advisable that not only you will reread your composition related with the summary, but you will reread your note making format also, because remember, there should be a interconnection between the note making format that you have composed and the summary that you have written. Both should be interconnected. Now, techniques or methods of writing a summary. This is also very important. 5 important techniques are there. Remember, summary has to be written within 50 words. 4 marks for the note making format and 4 marks for the summary. 4 plus 4, it is 8. That you know by this time, because you did note making in the previous exam also. So regarding the summary, 5 important points you have to remember, rather 5 golden points you can say. First one, understanding important ideas. Very important this one. You have to understand what is the passage all about, and you have to understand the important ideas that is written in the passage. Writing them down. You have to write down the important ideas. Avoid examples, explanations and repetitions. Don't repeat in a summary, because you have to write within 50 words. So you have to be very focused, you have to be very precise in whatever you are writing. Unnecessary things strictly should be avoided. So don't repeat the same ideas again and again while you are writing the summary. Never do that. No repetitions are needed. And please avoid examples and explanations, because this will increase the word limit, practically not needed while you do a summary. And most importantly, I told you previously that in case of a note making format, you have to write in phrases, not in complete sentences, but exactly the opposite thing you have to do in case of writing a summary. In case of writing a summary, you must write in full sentences. And remember, dear students, it must contain all ideas. All ideas. Having said that, I am talking about it must consist of all the main ideas. And last but not the least, the 5th and the most important point, be precise in expression. It should be compact. You should be precise in your expression. Crispy, compact, brief and precise. Precision has to be maintained while you write a summary. You have to be precise in your expression. You should write in full sentences. Your summary should have all the main ideas. You have to avoid examples, explanations, and repetitions. You have to write down the main points properly, the important ideas. But before that, you have to understand the passage. Then only you can understand the main ideas. And remember, your summary should have some connection. It should be basically, to be very honest, it should be interconnected with the note making format, because the note making format and the summary must be identical. Then only you will get the good marks. So dear students, please go through this audio lecture presentation that is related with note making, and if there is any doubt anywhere, please do ask me. Thank you students. Thank you all.